Hi there, this is Andy Davidson, the creator of the Morning Time Plans for Cycle 3, and you are watching the second part in a 4-part series of helpful tips to make your morning time peaceful and successful in your home. The first part, if you missed it, was just my 5 top practical tips that I think helps us have our morning time run smoothly. This week, the topic is going to be habit training in morning time. So after interacting with some moms on Facebook, it came to my attention that a lot of you bought the morning time plans and enjoyed setting up your beautiful basket and buying all the fun books with these high idyllic hopes of having a peaceful hour to set off the day with your kids. But that soon came crashing down because you realized that the habit training of your kids was lacking in such a way that you couldn't even enjoy 20 minutes without being interrupted constantly with either sibling rivalry or difficulties or conflicts. And so some of that I'm going to talk about in the 3rd and 4th video, which the topic on that is going to be tough love for our littles and tough love for our middles, discipline in morning time. But today we're going to start with mama, because we all know that that's where it starts, is with our own habit training, with our own peaceful spirit that we bring into the time with our kids. So, you know, our family has done morning time off and on for the 12 to 15 years that we've done school, but one thing it wasn't is very consistent. Sometimes it was in the afternoon, sometimes it was in the evening, doing read alouds. But this year I really wanted to develop that habit of first thing in the morning, committing to an hour a day with my kids, enjoying that which is true and beautiful and good. But I knew that was going to be an obstacle because I'm not a morning person and I don't think I have very well established habit training in my own life. And so this summer I created in my journal, this is just my journal that I do quiet times in, I created a section that says habit training, and I began collecting quotes about habit training in my own life, hoping that I could grow in this area and have something to offer to my kids. So listen to these quotes. Most of them are by Charlotte Mason, but listen to the importance of habit training in our own lives and our kids' lives. The first one is this: the mother who takes pains to endow herself and her children with good habits secures for herself smooth and easy days. That really hit me, that first you have to endow for yourself good habits. Then you secure them for your children. Then you experience the smooth and easy days that she spoke of often. Here's another one from Charlotte Mason. The man who can make himself do what he wills has the world before him. How many of our children can't even make themselves do what they want to because discipline and habit is lacking? She goes on to say, and it rests with the parents to give their children this self-compelling power as a mere matter of habit. And then here's a quote from Aristotle that I thought was interesting. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but it is a habit. And so in my life, I wanted morning time to be something that we in the Davidson home repeatedly do, no matter what. And I do believe that excellence becomes a habit because it's something that we do over and over. So one tip I want to give you, if you are struggling, mom, with just having the discipline to get your morning started and get breakfast on the table and oversee chores and get everybody gathered in the living room, I encourage you to consider a habit trigger. And this is something that people who study habit often use. You know, find something in your morning that you will associate with morning time. And for me, my habit trigger is coffee. So I don't really allow myself the luxury of sitting down and enjoying a cup of coffee until a lot of my morning work is done, which means getting breakfast out and overseeing chores and all of that. And then once we come back to this space and sit in the living room, I pour myself my cup of coffee and fix it up just like I like. And so in my mind is that association that I really get to sit and settle in when that first hour of work is done in our home. And so I encourage you to think about that. Is there some kind of habit trigger that will help you develop that habit in your life of consistency? And at first it might be 10 minutes. It might be a 10-minute morning time that you're just pick your favorite part of what you do and do that faithfully. And as that becomes a habit, as you repeatedly do it, add to it and increase it even more. So I'd love to hear your comments and your feedback on what habit triggers work for you and how you are developing the discipline of habit in your own life so that you can secure that for your children. Thank you.